Zumi's prayers, a mystical significance. Men cannot create mysteries, nor can give unto anything natural in itself a mystical significance. What were the tabernacle and temple? What the holy place and its accoutrement? The oracle, the ark, the cherubim, the mercy seat, the cloud and fire which led Israel 40 years in the wilderness. What of sacrifices and the whole system of religious worship? Were they anything but representations? Christ in the glory of your person and the work set before you. They were shadows, you are the body of them. All appearances of God and of the angel of the Lord are you. Pre-incarnately, you were as yet God only, but appeared in the assumed shape of a man, to signify what you would be. Yet nothing could adequately represent what was to be the glory of Jesus Christ. This we did see, but still only a partiality. We are not yet able unto the fullness of you, but shall be. You did not create a human nature and unite it to yourself for such a season. Only by your divine power, you acted the shape of a man composed of what ethereal substance you pleased, immediately to be dissolved. You appeared to Abraham, to Jacob, to Moses, to Joshua and others. Under the Old Testament, from first to last, you assumed unto yourself human affections. Yours are perpetual anthropomorphisms, as grieving, repenting, being angry, well-pleased, and the like, put within the divine person, taking on the nature of men. Many prophetical visions saw also these things, your train filling the temple, the fire of your love, and holiness burning the bush. Thus also the angel of the Lord brought to Moses the stones of the law. Of your incarnate being Isaiah spoke, Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. These seen somewhat in humanity, but of no degree. These all fullness in Jesus Christ. The gospel lays open all these effects, every word explained in its mystical sense, yet away from it all men for a time have blindly walked. The law given at Sinai was yet present at the creation of the world. It is a composite of your attributes and person, your presence in our world. The transgression of it brought upon us curse, from which death, both in time and in eternity. This curse none could undergo and be saved, nor was it consistent with your righteousness or holiness or truth. If you were to save your people called out from the abyss, there must be a translation of punishment. We deserved it but could not bear it. One who could bear it but did not deserve it was brought into being. The first promise to the woman of the garden was this very thing. The head of the evil one would be crushed, the seed of her bruised in his heel, that is, the heel of the Christ, whereby you trod upon the earth. By all your laws of federal transmission from the beginning of time, it became just and equal in your sight that the Christ should suffer for those he called out, we, his church, and that what you did and suffered should be imputed to us. You are joined to us in nature as a man, in mystical spirit, and federally in Adam. All men are of one blood, also Jesus Christ. Every man is every man's brother by being a man, and are to love one another. We are necessarily joined. Your conjunction with us is an act of your will. That we are everyone in subsistence of the same nature prevents all acts of our will and choice. With the Lord Christ it was otherwise. Ours arise flesh to flesh, yours divinity unto flesh. You would be what your children were. You came on this design and only for this end, that you might do and suffer what was to be done for us, that by death you might destroy him who had the power of death, and deliver us who through fear of death were subject to bondage. This the very reason for your coming to earth, to destroy the works of the devil. If we knew what is meant, husbands love your wives, and the two shall become one flesh, we should begin to understand the church. You are its head, mystically joined to us. All the elect of God are given unto you. By faith we are implanted into you, designed to be the spouse of Christ. The Father gives all the elect to the Son, entrusting us with you to be redeemed, sanctified, and saved. To us is given your rightness and the forgiveness of our wrongness. There is no more adequate conception of divine nature than that of justice and rule and government. There is eternal punishment to the angels that sinned, an emblem of everlasting ruin. Also the casting of Adam out of paradise. How to establish your righteousness on one hand, and on the other the forgiveness of sins. A seeming contradiction. Harmony comes with the interposition of Christ, holy with us, taking on our punishment and pardoning us. You, Lord, are glorious in the law of God and in mercy. Amen.